Hello, hello, hello. This is John O'Neill, and we are back on the Onealien Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It must be a beautiful Wednesday afternoon because you're joining me here, and I thank you. I send my gratitude. I am very, very fortunate to have you with me today. We're here in the beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona, in the Star Worldwide Networks. Just coming to you again. My goodness, did we not have a lot of feedback? Teamwork was our subject last week, and it was amazing to me with some of the feedback that I got, some of the teams that you guys are working on, some of the feedback I got as far as assembling the right people and how do you assess them properly. All of those things. How do you delegate in your job, in your workforce, or even at home? So teamwork was our subject last week, and man, it was a home run. It was a home run because of you and because of what you're giving back to me. Like I said before, like I'll say it all the time, I'm not here for myself, I'm here for you. The Onealien Show, we're here to extend our helping hand. We're here to help you become a better person, right? My journey, you guys know I went through it. I learned how to find my inner lion and how to let it loose, right? How to roar at the opposition, how to obtain those goals and how to get to where I wanted to go. And so this week, oh my goodness, this week I've got a treat in store for you. I don't even know if I want to reveal it. I don't even know if I want to let it out, but I've got a person that I'm going to introduce here in a second. I just gave you a hint. She is a phenomenal person, okay? And she's here to talk to you about her journey, okay? And talk to you about her own awakening, because it's not always just about me. It's about my friends who come and want to deposit into you. It's about my friends who also share the same kindred heart as me to extend a helping hand. So I've got an individual here. My goodness, she is going to blow your socks off. She's got some gems to drop on us today. And so we're going to soak it all up, but we're going to give her the time and the space really to express herself, to talk about her journey. It's very unique. It's very unique. It's nothing like that I have experienced, not only because I'm a man, a grown, beautiful, strong, and courageous lion of a man, but she's got a unique story from a woman's perspective, right? The things that she's enjoyed or endured in her life, and how she has called upon her own inner lioness, right? It could be a lioness if you're a female. It could be a lion if you're a man. But the lioness that she found inside of her and what that has transpired into her life. So without further ado, I'm not even going to open any longer. I already said thank you, right? I did. I said I appreciate you on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all. Oh, YouTube channel. It's up and running. It's popping. We got all the shows on there on YouTube. We got the shows here at Star Worldwide Networks. We're all over the place. So I wanted to get that out of the way, but I'm not going to hold on too long because I want to give her the space that she needs, because she's phenomenal. Like I said, without further ado, I don't even want to say there's no setup for this type of visitor. Okay, without further ado, I would like to introduce everyone to my good friend Jaleaa Lewis. Hi.
Hi, John.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for that wonderful introduction.
You're welcome. So you come to us from you're local in this area.
Correct. I'm over in Goodyear.
Oh, over in Goodyear, West Valley. All right. We're not going to hold that against her, but that's fine. And so tell me, Jaleaa, just talk to us for a few minutes, okay? You know what I talk about as far as the lioness within you. You know that I talk about the awakening. You know, I talk about journey. It's very important. So share with us a little bit about your journey. We're going to talk about what you're doing today and all the awesome things you have going on later. But right now, let us dive into Jaleaa and what has got you here in your life.
Well, in a nutshell, my name is Jaleaa Lewis. I'm an RN. I've been an RN for over 20 years. And just through my own personal healing journey with my daughter, who's now 7, but when she was 1, she had some complications from her childhood vaccinations. And so that really sparked me into becoming her hero and really diving into her own healing. And so that started me learning about herbalism and different holistic methods that I could use to detox my daughter's body. After that, I dove into my own personal healing after going through a second divorce. And it really transcended my journey and my awakening from the mundane into holistic healing, healing the mind, body, and the spirit.
Wow.
That's what I do.
Wow. Okay, so let me just try to. What I heard you say is that you started out as a registered nurse.
Correct.
Okay, and you've spent like 20 plus years as a registered nurse.
Yes.
Okay, and you probably and that felt like that was your niche at the time. Yes or no?
It is my niche. My purpose is to heal, to be a healer, and
Sure.
so that's what I'm doing.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. The parallel that I'm trying to draw out is a lot of times we're in a certain lane, right? And we're okay in that lane, okay? And so you were 20, and tell some of the environments that you worked in. I'm sure you have RN stories out the yin yang, right?
So primarily emergency room. Primarily.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
So you've seen some emergency situations.
So I'm from Gary, Indiana. I worked in Gary. I worked in Chicago before I came here. So a lot of traumas.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then what I heard you say is that you had a personal occurrence in your life that kind of shifted you a little bit.
Absolutely.
Okay. And tell us about that again.
So like I said, I've been a nurse for 20 years, so I really trusted the medical system, and I believed in it. I was vaccinated. I vaccinated my 2 older children.
Okay.
But things have changed over the years. And so what works it's not a one-size-fits-all, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But
That's another show. Our vaccination show coming another time.
That's another show. But it definitely opened my eyes. And I started to look at the world very differently when it hit home for me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So it hit home because your baby, your daughter, right?
Absolutely.
Was affected by this medication.
Yes.
Okay. And so you had as a mama bear, I could imagine, you were like, this is not happening. This
Right.
this is not acceptable.
Yes.
I have to have another way.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that transformed you into seeking other things, right?
Outside of Western medicine.
Outside of Western medicine.
Yes.
And what kind of road did that lead you on?
So herbs, number one.
Okay.
And I just got a lot of, spirit directed me to the people that were able to help me along my path. So I learned about herbalism, and I learned about different foods that we should and should not eat. So changing her whole diet. I mean, she was one. So certain foods, eggs, gluten, soy, all those type of things that I had to readjust for her, but not only for her, but for myself.
Okay, all right. So some of us, just bear with us because we're not on your level when you come herbalist. So what exactly does that entail though? Give me one more layer deeper.
So it involves nature.
Okay.
Spirit gives us and Mother Nature gives us everything that we need.
Okay.
So finding out what herbs that I could use to detox and cleanse her body to remove the toxins that she received from her vaccinations.
Awesome. Okay. The earth provides everything, doesn't it? The
Absolutely.
natural remedies
Yes.
are here. We just don't know about it, or we lean on other things.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. And so that you said herbalist, right? Nutrition fell into that. It
Yes.
sounds like eating right, eating healthy, knowing what you're putting in your body.
Yes.
Is what I'm hearing you say. Phenomenal. What an incredible transformation. Thinking back on some it's so funny because we all go through times of change and things that change in our lives. And it's okay to sometimes think about the other stuff. And so tell me, now that you're eating a different way with this enlightenment and this awareness, right? What's something you just missed? Like, what's something that you used to eat that you were like, oh my gosh? Because we all got something that we just it's horrible for us, but we sure love to eat it.
Yeah. I would say turkey leg. I would go to the fair I would buy a ticket and go to the fair just to get a turkey leg.
Just to get you a big, fat, juicy turkey leg.
That's it.
How long since you had one of those? Tell the truth.
Oh, it's been years.
Years.
I haven't eaten.
Commitment and dedication.
Yeah, I haven't eaten meat in over a year, but I haven't eaten turkey in probably 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
She put the bird down.
Yeah. I love all the animals, and I choose not to eat them.
Absolutely. Okay. Very good. Very good. Awesome. So what an incredible awakening. Okay. And then, so tell me just from there, just how you expanded. You said you learned some other things, and some people came in to help you. How did you expand from just being a herbalist and food to all the other things that you're doing?
So it really is like once you start to it's like an onion. Once you peel back the layer, things will emerge. And when you're in that frequency and that vibration, you attract what you need. And along with seeking the advice of my ancestors, things would just come to me. And so like I was saying, with my own personal healing through my second divorce, yeah, like that was a humdinger. I went through a lot. And so I really needed to seek some alternative ways of healing. So I went to plant medicine. I've done plant medicine ceremonies, energy healing, energy work, hypnosis. So anything that somebody told me growing up, don't do, I did it. Pretty much.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah.
To see what it was, to see
Absolutely.
how, right. And so in that season, so what I'm hearing you say is not only did you start a transformation because of the motivation for your daughter, okay, but then some circumstances in your life happened to where you had to turn inward.
Absolutely.
And go through your own. Tell us about that process right there. Hard, easy.
So like I just said, it was a humdinger, the last divorce. But what I realized is that with the two divorces, they were very eerily similar in the fact that I tell people, I'm like, it was the same game, just a different player.
Wow.
But I was the common denominator. And so I had to really focus on myself. How am I attracting these type of people?
Right.
And so I had to seek it. I had to look within.
Okay.
And it took me down a journey. I mean, I'm still on it, but
yeah.
Healing is, you don't arrive. It's an evolution.
An evolution.
Absolutely.
A process.
Yeah.
Continually. Very good. Very good. Awesome. Awesome. And so breaking out of all of that, right? Was there a breakout? Was there a time when it just seemed like, again, it's always a process. So we're never void of none of it, right? But sometimes we just get to that place where it just feels like a lot of burdens and a lot of things are lifted off,
Right, absolutely.
and we take flight is what I call it. We're able to really run with a certain degree of freedom because those things have bound us.
Right.
Tell us about yours.
I'm not really sure if I look at it like that as a taking flight.
Okay.
But I can just see the growth.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, and it's a continuation.
Awesome.
So I definitely feel more freer. I'm not vibrating on that same level that I used to. And I'm just able to live life. Yeah.
Okay. And as you're vibrating on that different frequency, that
Yes.
new awakening, that ascension that I call it, right? Even though you're not flying, you found, you were saying that you were the common denominator in some of those early on attractions, right? People, not only just in relationships, but just all types of relationships, I
Yes.
would imagine. And so how is that different today?
Well, as I just said, I'm not vibrating on that level, so I attract what I give out. And so as long as I'm giving out positivity, then that's what I'm going to receive back.
Nice, nice. And you've seen that to come to fruition, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Celebrating that. So awakening, breakthrough, healing, personal healing. Healing that starts sometimes when we have something around us that motivates us, right? Tell me a little bit more, and then we're gonna jump into everything that you're doing today. But just tell me a little bit more, some of that education, some of that things that you were bringing in to really expand into what you're doing today, right? Because I would like a lot of us, some of us, we'll start with maybe one or two things, but then as we learn and as we grow, we kind of have a more of a buffet of people to choose of things for us to offer other people, right? And so just tell me again a little bit more about some of besides the herbalism and the food, and so what are you doing today?
So with Whole Harmony, I merge my knowledge of Western medicine and my nursing experience with holistic practices. So again, healing looks different for everyone, but I bring in energy work such as Reiki. I practice Kemetic Reiki, which is from ancient Egypt.
Okay.
And so I bring that in. I bring in sound healing. So sound is the first thing that you hear when you are in the womb with your mother. and then it'll be the last thing that you hear before we transition.
Okay.
So sound covers everything. So I bring in sound healing, herbalism, Reiki. I think what else do I do? Do so many things. IV infusions.
There you okay.
I have to think about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to give you some IV infusions. Okay, what does that mean?
So I use different vitamin infusions inserted through an IV for nourishment. So some people can get it for morning sickness, or athletes use it if you're ill, things like that. So when you take vitamins orally, you don't get the full percentage of the vitamin that you're taking. And so you'll get a higher percentage when you do it through the IV.
IV therapy.
Yes.
That is awesome. Yeah. Okay, what else?
I don't know, I may be missing something else.
Come on now.
Life coaching, retreats. I do healing retreats.
Okay.
I think that's it.
That's it?
It might be. I can't remember.
Detox, foot bath?
Yeah. Detox. I do a lot, John. I do a lot.
You do a lot.
Yes.
You do a lot. Well, guess what? You do so much that if someone wants to see the full menu of all the many plethora of services, they could go to Jaleaa's website, which is
www.wholeharmonyhealing.com.
wholeharmonyhealing.com.
Yes.
Okay. And you also brought us something today. What do we have here? Let's see what we have. This is from your tea product line?
Correct. So I do a line of teas, and I call them purposeful teas. And so throughout my journey in the emergency room, I did just some of the common things that I would see that people really needed. So the vitamin C I brought is for your immune system.
Okay. I'm gonna grab that. Vitamin C tea, and this is for your immune system.
Well, I can do that, John.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Sweet. Go ahead, you do it.
The blueberry hibiscus is really good for your blood pressure, and it's full of antioxidants.
Okay. Blood pressure and antioxidants. Who needs that? Let's get an order going. What's next?
And then I also brought, I didn't bring it, but I also do some for sleep, anxiety, cognitive function, liver cleanse, detox, diabetes, digestive issues. Pretty much, you name it,
Nail
I can
specific?
do it. Yep. Hair, skin, and nails, yes.
Okay.
So if you name it or you need a custom blend, I can do that for you as well.
Nice. Even a custom blend. So if someone was to contact you and talk about some things that they're dealing with or working with, you could probably give them a custom formula.
Yes.
Wow.
We'll do a consultation, and then I'll come up with a formula for them.
Very nice. Awesome. Okay, so teas, we got the teas going. Okay. And then if someone wanted to have a sound bath, you were saying, a sound bath. What type of, would they come to you or would you go to them?
So I didn't really explain sound bath, but sound healing you can do in different forms. And so we can do a one-on-one. I do one-on-one sessions. I do couple sessions. I also do group sessions, team building. I can do organizations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. All right. And then I'm just going for what you said. And then the Reiki sessions.
Correct. So Reiki sessions can be done in the same format: one-on-one, couples, and groups.
All right. And then man, your list was so long. IV.
Yes.
IV. Call. You'll come to me.
Yes. You can either come to my place or I can come to theirs.
Nice. So you come right to someone's office. She could come to your place of business even.
Absolutely.
And give you on your lunch break, give you know what I'm saying, give you something nice, right? Give you a good hookup.
Correct, yes.
Right? Pump them up. Okay. Wow. That is awesome. You have got a lot going on.
Thanks, Sean.
You have a lot going on. And so how have you as an entrepreneur, this is your own business, correct?
It is.
I don't want to assume. Okay. And so how have you, just tell us a little bit, because, everybody knows I talk a lot about business and business ownership. Okay. And so, from the day that you started, okay, how did you transition maybe into entrepreneur? And then from the day you started till today, how's it going? How's it feeling? How's it, ups and downs, or, just how's that life? How's that entrepreneur life working out for you?
So it was a little scary initially starting. Being a nurse and being in that environment, having a dedicated paycheck for over 20 years to going cold turkey.
Right.
And leaving that. But what I realized is that Spirit was asking me to take the leap of faith.
Okay.
And so I was hesitant. I was very hesitant, and some things occurred, and well, they mandated the vaccine. And so I said, I'm out. I'm
Oh,
done.
wow. Okay.
And so I think I know that was Spirit's way of getting me to leave. And so it wasn't that I really wanted to leave, because I just love what I do. I love nursing. I love what I do. I love nursing. And I didn't want to leave the patients. And so, in fact, I still keep in contact with several of my old patients. But from leaving then and now, it's only been about 1 year and 3 months, and it's really amazing all of the things that I've been able to accomplish.
Amazing.
Yeah. And I look back and I say, had I stayed there, man, there are so many people that need my gift. And so if I wasn't able to walk in my purpose and share it, there'll still be a lot of lost souls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What an incredible journey. What an incredible awakening. What an incredible story. What an incredible success story. Jaleaa, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, John.
Thank you so much. Tell anything else you want to say. The floor is yours. Get cameras right there. Reach out and talk to everybody in the world. Tell them what you want them to hear.
Well, since now that I've taken over the show, I really just want to say.
Wait a minute.
That we all have a purpose in life. And I used to be afraid to tell my story. I'm really shocked that I even sat here and mentioned that I was married twice, because I used to have a lot of shame and guilt around that. And then Spirit spoke to me and said, you went through all of that and you're not going to use it. You're not going to share it. There are so many people that need your story, that are waiting for what you have to offer. So if you are going through something, keep going, because Spirit is going to use you and you're going to impact many, many, many lives. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is not the end. And you really just have to step into it like I did. Just take that leap of faith, and all will be well.
Incredible. All will be well is what I heard from Miss Jaleaa Lewis. Thank you for coming to the Onealien Show.
Welcome,
we appreciate you. We consider you a friend. We love hearing your inspirational story. And yeah, we're just honored to have you here. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So that was Jaleaa Lewis from wholeharmonyhealing.com. Go and log on immediately and browse the multitude of services, healing. She's going inside. She's going internal, y'all, because all that external nonsense isn't going to help unless we go inside first. And so she will take you on her methodology. I don't even know what it is because it's so incredible. I can't even comprehend it. But what I do know is there's results. And what I heard her say is that she had reached a moment, a point in her life where she had to take everything that brought her to that place, and she jumped out. I heard her say it. She said she was told to jump out on a leap of faith. So how many people listening today want to use her story as an inspiration to jump out on your own leap of faith, to have something that motivates you to make a change, a significant change? And once you get out on that leap of faith, to have the humbleness and the humility, the gratitude. I hear her saying that she's thankful. I heard her say it today. She's thankful all the time for all the things, and for the journey, the awakening, the ascension. She's thankful for the whole process, every step of the way. And what she realized is those circumstances in her life, those weren't things to hold underneath a rock in shame, but to reveal it, because all of it is part of the incredible story that makes up Jaleaa Lewis, right? All of it is the incredible story that brought Whole Harmony to fruition. All of it is gifts that she had inside of her, and all of it was things that people were waiting to receive. And so as she came into her own confidence, as she let her lioness loose that she found, right? And now she is out in the public. She's doing exactly the things that I have a heart to do. She's helping people. And that is why I call her my friend. You feel me? Everybody, make sure we're going to put her contact information up as we close, and so that you could get a hold of her directly, and get some of that power, get some of that powerful healing, I believe that all of us have something that we need to heal from. Okay, like she explained, we're never all the way there. We never arrive, right? It's always a process. Okay, we have we have something even better on the next horizon. And so reach out to her, whether it be for the sound healing, whether it be for the Reiki, whether it be for a specially blended mixologist, right? A herbalist. You know what I mean? Whether it's something created especially for you in whatever you're dealing with, she could do that. She has all that skills, knowledge, and ability. Whether it be an IV treatment, okay? She's an RN. She knows how to stick the needle in the right place. I guarantee it, okay? So whether it is anything that you need in that realm, I believe that my friend Jaleaa could help you out, okay? Hit her up, wholeharmonyhealing.com. Okay, I'm gonna have a link to her website on mine as well, so that we can stay connected, so that we can keep her, keep people who want to reach her and get that type of healing. They know where to go. Do you feel me? Does everybody understand? Are you still with me? Awesome. That was my friend for today. That is what else do I need to do? What else do I need to say? I don't really need to say anything except for thank you for listening. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for participating. Go on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of them, everywhere. We're everywhere. Onealien.com. We're all over the place, okay? We are here to help you. We're here to bring my friends in. Man, I've got some more people coming up. You don't need, man, I got some financial people coming in. I've got so many friends, man. I'm so blessed and so fortunate. They're all around me. And I want them to be able to reach you as well. I want them to be able to reach you. So this is the Onealien Show. We're here every Wednesday. We'll be back next Wednesday for sure, okay? And what a blessing. Hopefully you got a nugget from Jaleaa, because I know that I did, and I know that that I'm going to make sure that that she's everywhere. She's everywhere. I'm going to make sure the people who need that type of deep-rooted inner healing need to reach out to Jaleaa. Hey, this is the Onealien. We're here at the Onealien Show, and that's it. It's a wrap. That's all we do. We come here and we help you. After that, we're out. We'll see you next time. The Onealien. I'm out.